The house is old. He should take a break and rest. We're going to the park this afternoon. Tomorrow we are going hiking in the mountains. Which school are you going to? He told us, I've finished my homework. They were tired after the long journey. Can he speak French? These are cute kitties. Can I have a glass of water, please? It's nice to have a good book to read. I bought some groceries from the market. He studied English. Can you turn off the lights before you leave? We used to live in that house when I was a kid. He's a tall man. Dancing is fun. There are 11 players on the football team. It is necessary to drink enough water. We enjoy going to the beach. The park is crowded. How often does he go for a run? These are my favorite authors. The book is very difficult for me to understand. He cooked dinner. We met them on the beach. Red apples are fresh but green ones are not yet ripe. I walked to school yesterday. There is not much water left in the bottle. This is his jacket. The car is going fast. Could you please take a picture of us? There are 8 cookies in the jar. My family was busy at work. Too hot to drink coffee. They still have not received their package in the mail. Which football team do you support? They arrive at the airport on Friday. He said he will buy a new car. He said to me, I need help. The train has just arrived. Can I borrow your pen? The dog chased its tail in circles. Who has a pencil case on the floor? He exercises every day to stay in shape. Sarah sang a beautiful song. Can you tell me the way to the nearest train station? How often does he go for a walk in the park? He speaks softly. Whose phone just rang? We have to pay the bills by the end of the month. His car is parked outside. He puts salt in the soup for flavor. Prices in this store are very high. Whose hat is on the shelf? Food gets cold because I left it outside. He brushes his teeth twice a day. They must take responsibility for their actions. You should call the doctor if your symptoms worsen. So it's a tall building. Children are playing in the garden. The car is very fast and powerful. We like to watch movies, they said. The laptop is new. Who has the guitar on stage? I have several books on my shelf. I ate too much and now I feel sick. These are your files. How much does a pair of shoes cost? Phone is ringing. They saw a shooting star in the sky. They must take responsibility for their actions. They'll be visiting their grandparents next weekend. He takes care of his plants. Birds fly in the sky. Summer is hotter than winter. There are 14 pencils in the pencil case. We could watch a beautiful sunset from the beach. The beach is beautiful. How many chairs are in the room? Will you watch a football match on TV? Can I have the menu, please? There are 15 students in the music class. He's going to buy a present for his girlfriend. There are 11 players on the football team. The restaurant is too crowded to find a seat. The movie is interesting. He never eats spicy food. He lost his keys. These are delicious cookies. Mary drew a picture. Summer is hotter than winter. They are my friends. The book is very difficult for me to understand. We saw them at the concert. Can you drop me off at the airport? When leaving the room, remember to turn off the lights. Hasn't he finished his project yet? This is my favorite restaurant. Why are they watching movies? Because they want to relax. Is it your turn to cook? The book is on the table. We saw a beautiful bird in the garden. I could taste the sweetness of the cake. Can you help me carry these bags, please? I have a lot of clothes to wash. We have already booked our tickets for the movie. Does your brother like basketball? Bought a few souvenirs from my trip. Whose child is playing in the park? The dog's tail wags. She goes shopping after work. How many siblings do you have? We usually have lunch at 1 o'clock. I loved this song. Baby is crying. We learn English at the language school. High jumps. The sun is shining brightly today. The Empire State Building is the tallest building in New York. The sun is setting on the horizon. These are noisy birds. Which color do you prefer, red or blue? Which school are you going to? This book is interesting. I am becoming more familiar with the streets of the city. He doesn't like coffee. They become more interested in politics. How are you? This puzzle is difficult to solve. This is a cup of hot tea. I need to write a report for my boss. This is a healthy salad. They arrive at the hotel tomorrow morning. The Eiffel Tower is the tallest structure in Paris. You should call the doctor if your symptoms worsen. The cat caught a bird. The traffic in the city center is very heavy. They took swimming lessons to become better swimmers. How often does he play video games? These are beautiful sunflowers. The restaurant was full of people. The store opens at 9 a.m. It gets more challenging as the project progresses. The cat is sleeping on the sofa. He doesn't have to wear a tie to the office. The dress code is casual. This is my sister's hat. The car is very fast and powerful. The dog chewed on my shoe. It is necessary to wear warm clothes in winter. We're going to the zoo tomorrow. How much does a hamburger cost? Do you have any plans for the weekend? He sold his old clothes. She is very talented in singing and dancing. They're coming to the party next week. I have 2 options, easy and hard. Which do you like more, tea or coffee? I like ice cream, she said. They were happy with their new home. Computers are expensive. It was the funniest movie I've ever seen. The exam was very difficult for most students. In the summer they went to the beach. Each student should bring their own pen. How many people are in your family? I need a cup of tea. His brother's name is Alex. It's bedtime. Learning a musical instrument is difficult. He attended a workshop to learn about photography. How much does a cup of coffee cost? The room is too dark to see anything. I'm waiting for the bus. My sister's birthday is next week. There are 7 days in a week. Why are you studying English? Because I want to travel the world. It is his responsibility to finish the project. In the summer they went to the beach. I need new shoes. They told us, we have finished our project. My family is working. He's meeting his friends for lunch tomorrow. He visited London twice. How many chairs are around the table? This is my computer. It is important to study every day. This is my favorite restaurant. In winter, they should wear thick clothes. I need a new pair of shoes. My ones are worn out. These are fresh vegetables. Prices in this store are very high. Sarah sang a beautiful song. It was a difficult decision to make. They will visit us next month. There are 16 people in the waiting room. We watched a movie. I love chocolate. He's too lazy to do his homework. They're coming to the party next week. He read a book. He is happier today than yesterday. He talks a lot and doesn't listen. I can run very fast when I'm young. Don't you see the "No pets allowed" sign? You cannot bring your dog inside. They hate waiting in line. I have to go to bed early tonight. I went to the market to buy something to eat. He'll be back in a few hours. He should call his family more often. How are you? I am good, thanks. He should practice playing the piano every day. They usually go on vacation in the summer. He has written a letter. He speaks loudly. Whose cat is meowing outside? Are there many students in your class? His brother's name is Alex. They played video games. I could hear the sound of the waves crashing against the shore. They should turn off the lights when they leave the room. Let's meet at the library tomorrow. They hate washing dishes. I bought some groceries from the market. Can't you see the traffic light? You can't cross the street now. The sun rises from the east. He leaves for Paris in 2 days. Coming to the meeting on time? How many brothers do you have? Is there any sugar in the bowl? We have an English lesson on Monday. I don't have any free time today. Can you turn off the lights before you leave? These are wet umbrellas. Playing musical instruments is fun. How much does a train ticket cost? He's washing the dishes. There is no chair in the room. He said, I'm going to the market. Do you have a spare pen? The children drew pictures with crayons. The train arrives at 9 o'clock. I bought 2 shirts. The striped one is for me, the plain one is for my friend. Who has a pencil case on the floor? Can he speak French? It gets longer every year. They play with pleasure. I like to eat pizza. Hasn't he finished his presentation yet? Can you close the window? It's getting cold.